Well, we're back. We are back for the final round for the BTCCs. You've reached ASRNZ Twitch. It's round 8. We're at Donnington. It's the final round. And back for the main game. Farmer, you here, mate?
Yeah, I'm here. Thanks, Davo. Yeah, welcome to our viewers here for the final, the main game of our final race of the series. The BTCC is brought to you by Mickendo Construction and Zero Vision. Yeah, mate, it's on. It's on for the points.
It's on for the points. It's definitely on for the points. We're actually coming a little bit early at the arse end of the practice session. Just to say thanks to everyone that's tuned in. I suppose Farmer over
Yes, we've had some good numbers,
series.
mate. I've had a lot of views on our Twitch. Everything also gets uploaded to the ASRNZ YouTube channel. It stays there forever. Thank you to you guys that have supported. Thanks to all those that have made comments on the night.
Yeah, it's always
It
cool.
makes it all the more worthwhile knowing that someone is actually listening
and watching and
to our splatter that we talk.
it's just rubbish. But most of the time. But just tuning in to watch these guys. You know, it's been some great racing, and obviously we try and keep up with it with the cameras. But obviously, thanks to Macado Constructions, the main sponsor, Nick, not able to make pretty well any of the rounds, and obviously Zero Vision and Aztec for all the technical data. We would not be here without him. Farmer, that's just wrapped up the practice.
It has, mate, and just a little update on the points there after that sprint round. We've got Glyn and John McDonald pretty much secured first and second there, but third place to
the third, fourth, fifth place has tightened right up.
Yeah, so we've got 390 points versus 388 versus 382, third, fourth, and fifth between Kenny Stoners and Luke Crompton. And that is one to watch with this 40-minute main about to kick off very shortly,
Very shortly, yeah. So yeah, it's good to see some of these points coming right down to the wire, and some good commitment. It's funny to just quickly mentioning, like with the points, Kenny Simpson didn't start race one. It started from the pits in race one of the round one of the season. Crompton missed a full round.
Yes, he did.
So these boys have done really well, and good consistency from them to get like where they are in the championship, and so it's good.
Yeah, just noticing that there. Yeah, Kenny with a big fat 0 there on one of his races, and like you say, Croppo with missed a complete week there. So they're still up there and for the hunt for the third place in the champ. So good to see.
Yeah,
absolutely good to see.
See the boys rolling out for the second quali for race 2 here.
Update my live map there, mate. I think maybe Crompo is possibly one of the first ones on track, is he?
Yeah, it was. I think he was. Yeah. One
around there to start his lap.
So just finishing his out lap, and as he crosses the line. Definitely one to watch. You know, we just mentioned, we'll be watching Stoner, Crompton, and Kenny particularly throughout the final race. Given the point situation.
Interesting to see what Gil Branson can do too, mate, in this quali session.
We had a quick chat with Gil Branson, didn't we, Farmer?
Yes, a little cut in the first quali session there, and not a valid lap, unfortunately, but he has got the goods in hand. So, one to watch, mate, as this quali session starts to play out, mate. We've got a optimum track there of 99% grip. Crompo just coming down Sharky straight there, mate, into the final set of S's. And this will be one of the hot pace laps that will probably set.
Absolutely, you'd expect him. Now we saw. Oh,
And
look at that!
8.4, an 8.4. That's
Now
outstanding.
that
Lap
was
from
quicker.
Crompo.
That was quicker than the quickest quali lap from R1.
It was, mate. Well done from Crompo there. Gil Branson about to come across the line any second there, mate, and he goes into a 9.6. So Jake
Now
with a
Stoner.
9.1.
Now Stoner here in provisional
Stoner's
third
a
with a
9.1.
9.1. Who else are we watching?
Car 12 is Steve Melling.
Where is?
Followed by Enright and then John McDonald. So Melling just about to come across the line, mate. He is going to go into P5 preliminary with a 9.7. John McDonald, we know, has got good pace. Just coming through the final chicane there as we watch Enright, going to P4. McDonald into P7, so nothing fancy from McDonald this round, mate.
No, it's the camera guys just worked their shit out again. They've been on their break and had too much Red Bull, and we just pick up on Mudgee now.
Mudgee just on his outlet, mate. Yeah.
So interesting to note, like you said there, Farmer, Crompton in first and McKellar in second. No surprise, McKellar's in second, but Crompton and Stoner close together. We will want to see where Kenny ends up. Kenny's still in the pits, probably just scooping up a bit of spag.
And he's probably getting down a bit of spag bowl there, mate.
So he
doesn't need to eat while he's racing.
Just want to breathe a bit of that in before you go out for your quali. But as we just watch Mudgee here just flick down into the final chicane.
So Mudgee just about to start his flight, isn't he? Yeah, okay. So noticing Ashley Vitiga's turned up too for race 2, so that's another one. Good to see, mate. Interesting that those boys are just sitting in the pits there, not in a hurry to get out.
Not in a hurry at all.
Kenny.
As you mentioned, that Glenn actually does start the engine on the Italian taxi.
Yeah, good stuff. Just keeping an eye on Mudgee there, mate. He
fires up the diesel. And
predicted on a low 9 at the moment, so he's got the hammer down. And we saw Mudgee on the front row last race.
A very clean lap, Farmer. Look at the way that car's set up at the moment, and the Mondeos do always look very low, but look at that thing. It looks like a slot car.
He's slipping into the 8s, Dave. He's on a predicted 8 lap here, so this is going to be fast. This is going to be a good lap for Mudgee.
It's been a very tidy lap to watch so far. Very little curb, very little mistakes. And like I said, they do need a bit of curb here to get it nice. It comes running across. He's flying, actually. That looks great. Second position.
An provisional. Great lap for Mudgee.
Hawkins, I think, is... Yeah, he's the next...
He is
car
the next one
and another Mondaywu.
Yes. Another Mondaywu / Telstar that they've brought to the grid here.
Yeah, to come across the line.
Rounding out into P10 there.
Provisionally 10. Yes. So now we are still waiting for Ashley Vetiga, who may not qualify.
Glenn is on his hot lap at the moment, mate, there around the back.
And Kenny Simpson. Now, Simpson is the one to watch. But
we need Kenny to get up near Stoners, don't we?
We do. He's got to be... he's definitely got to be near Stoner.
And just on the quiet, David, Glenn is flying. He's on a predicted 8.6 at the moment.
We are
looking to better that, so...
Yeah, it's focused on the Alpha at the moment.
He's looking at...
Car looks solid. It has done for the whole series, but it has developed nicely.
He's going to put it into P2 here, Davo. He's on a great lap.
Crompton with a particularly quick lap.
Yeah, nice 8.5 there from Glenn. Great lap from Crompo up there with that 8.4, mate.
That 8.4 was quicker than any Q1 time. I think Farmer.
It was, mate.
Yeah, I think we saw the 6.66 and.
Here comes Kenny, mate, with a predicted 8.7. So he is going to
go
possibly into P4 here. Go,
yeah,
Kenny.
He needs that. He needs that now. So
He's done it.
That puts him on track in front of Stoner. He needs that track position, Farmer. Awesome work from Simo there to put that Pommy Holden up there on the second row, mate. That's good work.
Yeah, so well done there. That's us for
Nice
qualifying,
work.
guys.
Actually,
Crompo.
just quickly, Farmer, does that show Kenny with a red bar on his?
I think he's just finishing up there, mate. But
okay,
Crompo
so well done.
and Glenn on row 1 there, mate. We've got Mudgee and Kenny on row 2. Jake and Stoners on row 3. Aaron Enright and Gil Branson on row 4. With Steve-O and John McDonald rounding out the 10. We've got Troy and Maxwell Hawkins on row 6. Followed by Racing Mule in the Volvo and Pete Aspey on row 7. And the lone entry there of Ashley Vinegar just turned up, deciding not to qualify and starting from the back here, mate, with zero practice.
Yeah,
so.
nice work to make an appearance tonight too, Ash. So we know you're working away there today. So yeah, missed race 1, but here for the main game, which is awesome. So.
Just checking in on the Volvo status there, Davo. The boys have given me the thumbs up. There's no check engine lights on the dash.
I can't believe it was on song when it came across the line in race 1. So unbelievable. But watch this space because anything could happen. It's Volvo, and 40 minutes later, anything could have gone wrong. So.
Without a doubt, yes. Don't take it too far from home. Yes.
Oh dear. Okay. Where are we? The boys are on grid.
Noticing Bear Grylls has stopped racing. I thought he was in race 1 there, but he's not here tonight. Showing up on our chat on our Twitch stream. So welcome to Bear there. We presume the back has got the better of you still.
Yeah,
great to have you on board.
Yeah, good to see.
And I think the word we're looking for is soft.
Okay, that all said, the lights are up. It is round 2. It's the final race of the series. Here we go, people. BTCC. ASRNZ. Look at that. Plenty of wheel spin.
Crompo. Good start. He's covering.
He's covering nicely straight away. Glenn behind him. Mudgee.
Kenny's in there. Mudgee round. Mudgee's gone round.
Mudgee just went around. Looked like he went round by himself.
Almost did, yes. Oh, straight to the back for Mudgee. That's given Kenny into P3.
As we see him drop down the hill here. Oh, Glenn.
Glenn. And Alpha in the background of Hawkins and Enright. Maybe a little touch up there. Both into the sand trap on the opening lap.
Unfortunate stuff.
Where's Stoners? Stoners is in 5. Kenny's in 3.
Kenny, the boys up the front have pretty well kept their space. Who's that? And Kenny.
Where's Kenny?
Off in the.
Almost looked like he got a slapper on
and he's back.
There, Davo.
We've seen a couple of. We're going to get the cars off.
Oh, cars off the grid. Oh, shot buddy. The boys will be happy tonight. There's been no cars on the grid for them to dodge.
Okay, so Kenny, I think, put himself off the track. Mudgee put himself off the track early in that lap.
Kenny back in 10th. Back into 10th
was
place.
It Hawkins and somebody back?
Hawkins and I think Enright.
Yeah, tangled up down the hill.
Stoners off track at the moment, mate, dropping back a couple positions.
So Stoners and Troy off in the Accord, very sideways out in the grass.
Plenty of action as we watch.
As we see Stoner. It's Mudgee, Gil Branson. That puts Kenny through the gap into 7th position. My God, Farmer, I don't know where to look.
It's on. Kenny's got right back behind Stoners all of a sudden. How did that happen, Davo?
I don't know. Gil Branson just looks like he's stalled on the track in 14th under the sign. My God. What is going on?
And if we needed a nail biter, folks, we've got it.
And so what do we got now? All we want to know is where Stoner and Kenny is, and they are...
They're right behind each other, mate.
Back
right behind each other.
That's right. So
now, once you get from 4th place down, there is only 1 point difference between the positions on track. So if Kenny needs to finish behind Stoners, bare minimum.
Bare minimum. We see Mudgee in the pits. Simpson. These boys will just have to recalibrate after all that action there. It was very hectic in the first lap there, and these boys will really want to sort of refocus and get their heads back into some sort of rhythm, Farmer. Like, really, that was hectic. That was all over the place through the mid-pack. We actually kept up with it. Surprisingly well.
Keep up on most of it there. And just your mic sounding a little bit funny there, Dave, on my end. I hope that's not coming through on the stream.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. How's that now?
The Twitch live is actually doing circles, so maybe just a little bit of a hiccup there in the household. We hope that does settle down for you viewers, because it is on.
Okay, keep us updated on that Twitch feed there, Farmer. How's it looking?
It's doing circles at the moment, Lee. Hoping it will come right very shortly, mate. It's not looking good. It's stuck on an alpha going through turn 2 by the looks of it. And it's still going round, Davo. Here we go.
We got something?
We're back into it. You're sounding good. And we'll carry on as we just keep an eye on...
Apologies there, people.
What do we got? Croppo and Glyn very tight at the front. Croppo still managing to keep Glyn behind him there. John Boy, who we saw qualify, I think way down in 9th, has come through into 3rd place somehow. Jake's in there in 4th. Malling in 5. Stoners and Kenny are together on track. These are the two that are hot for 3rd place in our championship.
And these are the two that we need to watch. How's that stream going there, Farmer? Just
mate, the stream is delicious.
Lovely. Sorry for the hiccup there. I think we had a bit of indigestion there in the break, but
yeah, those camera boys are just a hell of a scene tonight, aren't they, mate? And they won't be rehired.
They're all high on the fucking Red Bull there, mate. So let's watch this action as we watch Stoners with Kenny right up behind him. We could be watching the Crompton-Glen battle, which is ever important for first position, but this is the battle I think that really interests us, isn't it, Farmer?
This is the one, isn't it? This is where it really counts.
This is for a championship position.
Yes. And, you know, as much as Kenny wants that position, he doesn't want to go off again, does he?
No, he doesn't. And very tidy driver, so he won't... very respectful, won't force the issue too much. He will wait for a mistake before attempting a good pressure pass. So
yes, he will. And Kenny's up to 540 laps around this track now, so he
knows his way round.
He should have his A game on. Yes, as he's got a lot of pressure on the back. Stoners there too, but as he comes into one there.
He does.
Nothing silly.
As we see the field file through, quite a good spread on most of the field there. As we see him roll down the hill.
Great to see Ashley Vediger there at 9th place with 0 practice.
Yeah, and out of the pits pretty well.
Out of the pits, yeah. He's managed to slip through the little touch-ups that have happened in the first opening couple of laps, kept it clean on track and in a great position. Kenny really having a good look there on Stoners, and I can't help but think, David, this is going to go on for the next 33 minutes.
Well, we would hope so, wouldn't we, mate? And look, as we've seen both of them make some little mistakes in the past, like even with Kenny, even just earlier in the race, let's hope they keep their head together because this will be a battle royale. Kenny with a filthy run in the Pommy Holden. Look at him, ducks out. Stoner gives him nothing on the inside, so
I wonder if he should have just ducked the other way there.
Yeah,
Davo.
no.
Got a real last minute sort of decision to go to the left.
It was the last minute. He's still up beside that car. That could put him, but he had the brake. I see
touch of the brake lights there from the Vauxhall. Yeah, you're right, mate.
The telltale sign.
And I'm noticing Glenn's got Crompo up front there too, Davo, just to keep our viewers updated there, mate. That position has just changed. So Glenn has had a lot of pressure on the back of Crompo there and has managed to get that done on him. So,
as we'd expect, I mean, both of the cars have been quick throughout the season. Glenn, obviously, taking charge of the championship, fairly early, and the setups evolved very nicely in that Alpha and it's got quicker throughout the season, as has the Peugeot. But Crompton will have nothing for that car.
That's right.
He won't match that pace.
And I'm just going to get my abacus out here next to me on the desk.
Please do.
And
flick them beads.
Flick those beads across because I'm just going to try and calculate whether Crompo
now we've got Crompton
has a chance of getting up there into third.
Right.
Because
that's right. Depending on Stoner and Kenny's positions.
There is.
So we've got Stoner and Kenny.
Up for grab up there. So
yeah, that's right. It's definitely a battle between three drivers for third position. It's a third, fourth, fifth scenario. Kenny again having to dab the brakes. Stoner clearly feeling the pressure from Kenny Simpson. Kenny needs to keep a cool head. We'll just jump in the car with Kenny actually as Farmer tickles his beads and tries to crunch some numbers. And we just watched Kenny come down to the final chicane here now. We've seen him a couple of times take a little bit too much inside curb. He probably does it again. Had a good run on the first curb, but then failed to deliver on the left curb. Stoner realises doesn't cover at all. I gotta say that Vauxhall is definitely quicker than the Mondeo of Stoner
I think you're right, mate. I think you're right. As Kenny gets a nice four-wheel drift there, mate.
It does. The car looks fantastic. Yes. As I just see Racing Mule pop up with a PB there. Nice work, Mule with the Volvo running strong. A little bit chilly here today, so I'm sure he's got the heated seats on. But
okay, so just got my abacus there working there, Davo. There's 7 points difference between Crompo and Kenny on track at the moment, and 8 points difference in the championship. So it's super tight, mate. It is super tight, and Crompo does have a chance. He's within 1 point of taking third place off Kenny as it stands on track at the moment.
So we can't. So we will theorise that Compton may not lose a position and will stay in second. So it will depend on where Stoner and Kenny Simpson actually finish.
That's right. If Kenny drops back one more place, they will be tied for the third place champ. And in fact, if someone gets between Stoners and Kenny, we will have a three-way tie.
That's right.
For the third position. So
now just remembering we have McDonald, Jake McKellar, Steve Melling in between Stoner and Kenny, so there could be, there quite possibly could be a mistake in front of the boys, allowing them to gain a point here or there.
You've also got Enright and Mungie who are behind them, potentially could come through. So
absolutely.
Yes. With pit stops to come and fuel exchange to play out.
Well, we hadn't even got into the pit stops yet. But
people are getting PLP cuts as well, Davo. So we know what happened. Was it last week, mate? The final lap of last week?
The final lap was
it
epic.
all came down to it, didn't it? So
I literally had to get off my seat because we were cheering as we just see the boys roll down the start-finish line. and even the Volvo getting a show in there with no engine check lights to speak of, and right, Hawkins, a few boys, a few stragglers down the us end, but yeah, good to see Crompo.
Okay.
Crompo
Sorry, Davo, just read a bit of a message there on Twitch that if Melling wins, someone is going straight round to Melling's house to give him a bit of tongue. So
Oh, nice. Okay.
I don't know that we've been too like to see that, but Steve-O in fifth
Do
place.
tell,
So
do tell.
go
Okay.
Steve-O. Go Steve-O.
You're up for a bit of tonguey. Bit of a tonguey.
Love it. One of your mates is obviously watching online there, and that's great to see, guys.
Or one of your mates' wives. So.
Or possibly one of your mates' wives, Davo. It would be a better scenario, wouldn't it? Yes. Yes.
So up your game, Steve-O.
Okay, Steve-O.
There's stuff on offer. Fuck the merch.
Yeah, fuck the merch, yeah.
Go to tonguey.
Excellent
it's
stuff.
The last round, Farmer.
It is our last round here. Yes.
Things.
It's all on tonight. We're not holding back, buddy. It has been a great series, mate, to commentate with you. And I am going to miss it, but I obviously will be driving our next series here, which is the GT3 season, which comes up in 3 weeks' time here.
Yes.
But we do thank our sponsors, Mick & Construction, and of course Zero Vision and Aztec for their support and help throughout this series. It has been a blast, and it's not over yet, Davo.
It's
with
not.
26 minutes to
It's
go.
far from over yet.
As we've seen Luke Crompton get a cut on track, Aaron Enright get a cut on track. So these boys are only allowed 5 cuts before they will have to do a drive-through.
So there's no mucking around. You know, like
and we see Kenny's into the pits, mate.
So, okay, these guys will need a splash and dash. We know that.
They will.
We do know
Do you
enough.
think Kenny knows he's got the pace here and he's getting caught behind Stoners?
Oh, he's had to back up. He's had to back up.
Is he?
Yeah, he backed up.
Oh, he did back up a little bit there. He's
no.
pitted on lap. It hasn't told us how many litres of fuel he has taken on.
No, we usually have that data, so he's
We do normally have that data.
So he's come out behind Hawkins, so he's out of traffic. I think, maybe he thought being behind Stoner was a traffic issue.
And that's Hawkins just getting out of his way, super sideways into the sand pit there.
Well, that's the way Hawkins gets out of the way, you know. So, but Kenny clearly thinking, like a little bit laterally and just thinking, okay, well, even though Stoner's going quick, I've got to get out and get into the pits and maybe get a little bit of clean air. So, and Hawkins again delivering. Nice work. I shouldn't call you Cam because your name's not Cam, but I knew a guy that was called Cam Hawkins.
Yes.
So, hang on. Who was that? Anyway. Glenelg in first, Crompton in second. They haven't actually moved too far apart. I reckon Glenelg's backed off and doing a bit of fuel saving. Crompton just staying in touch. We have McDonald clearly fuel saving. The thing sounds like a diesel. He's off the pedal. Jake McKellar on the Mondaywoo. Melling doing a great job, 5th position. He's had a pretty good night tonight, given his qualifying position.
There. Yeah, a little bit of a soft move there we saw in race 1, letting somebody pass, but
it depends how much you got paid for it. Depends on how soft it is.
Yes.
So yeah, no, well done for Melling there for the quick little $2,000 slip under the counter there. But Stoner in 6th position, Aspie in 7th, Bettiger in 8th. Now the only reason Kenny Simpson isn't behind Stoner and Aspie is, it looks like
he's pitted, hasn't he, Dave?
Kenny has pitted.
And can I just mention that Kenny last lap round did a 9.3, Stoners did a 9.6. So Kenny is actually doing quicker lap times at the moment than Stoners. So
there you go. And
that is what he wants to do, isn't it? So
it's exactly what's required.
Just keep an eye on those two boys' lap times actually as they continue around. We won't know how that's going to unfold till a little bit later.
Oh, mate, it could be another 15 minutes or so, because some of the guys leave it really late to get that little bit of splash in the tank, and we've seen some mistakes. Oh, last week, Farmer with Crompton ducking in very late in the main game for a splash and dash. Puts 2 litres in. We thought, yes, what a move. But he didn't think it was enough. Comes straight back in and pops another 2 in or more. And like I said earlier, we were on our feet, mate. Like that last run, the last half a lap was out of control.
Oh, it was amazing, wasn't it? We had fuel saving, we had people getting the wrong gas in, we had people that had changed tyres were coming through, the likes of Kenny.
And plenty of pressure,
Stoners
that's right.
came through. We had no idea what was going to happen. It was very exciting.
And then the people running out of fuel, like literally
there were people rolling across the line.
Just a few hundred metres from the finish line. It's just like, oh my God.
Just a little update there, Dave O'Kenny, a half a second a lap quicker than Stoner's last lap round. So, Kenny is on the charge. And,
now I'd be surprised if Stoner actually has that data in front of him. As we just watched Racing Mule in the Volvo, no engine light required. Mudgee just Mudgee turns the Volvo.
Mudgee's turned him.
What's with the Volvo, hate Mudgee?
Oh, and I think Mudgee's got the forklift steering on the front of that Monty.
Oh no, he's going full forklift.
Oh, turn to custard for those boys.
That's a hell of a scene.
Big escape back to pits for both those guys. Oh, that's super unfortunate, Dave. I was just watching that as well.
And I gotta give it to the camera boys for upping their game. Their Farmer,
well done for the boys.
They were all over that. It's like, maybe they got the $2,000 tickle under the counter as well, and just said, well, 20 minutes out.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for upping your game with 20 minutes to go, Yeah, no, good work from the camera boys there. Unfortunate for Mudgee, unfortunate for Racing Mule as well. So
absolutely. So Kenny in 10th, pulling filthy lap times, as you've mentioned. Farmer, very wide out of the final corner. But Farmer keeping an eye on the data there.
He dropped into the 10 at 10.1 for Kenny that time with that hell of a scene.
We've got
Stoners with a 9.6, so a half a second back to Stoners on that lap gone round. So, I think these boys are going to come out right on each other once Stoners does.
Well, it depends on when Stoner and what happens between now and when Stoner pits. Stoner could totally F it up.
Yes, we think we saw Kenny having to back it up in the pits a little bit too, didn't we? So
we did.
Anything could happen there.
But Crompto just holding there that second position now. He's the other little number in the equation.
Yes, he is.
And he's the final number in the equation.
Stoner's still back in 6th. So John McDonald, Jake and Marlene still solid 3rd, 4th and 5th. They haven't gone off track or done anything wrong. Stoners is still 2.6 seconds behind Jake. He is slowly catching him up, so he may actually get that position on Jake with 18 to go to Davo. It's interesting. I'm not too sure how it's going to play out.
Yeah, well, it's one of the more tricky ones. Obviously, being the last round, and the points are so critical. And I suppose it's made us think a little bit more about, you know, where these guys are landing points-wise at the end of the day, being the final round. It's, yeah, we just don't know. We've still got more than 15 minutes to run. What are we looking at? Just under 18 minutes.
We have, mate.
To
and we're
run.
noticing Melling looks also advanced another position too, so he's gone up to 4th place, mate. So, he could be in for a bit of a spicy night, mate. If he keeps carrying on the way he's going, he's looking like he's moving forward.
Yeah, well, he's chasing that tonguey, so I think Melling, let's see, Ken Simpson, who's at Aspie and Vettiger in the pits. Both of them out very quickly, Farmer.
Nice, and just obviously a little bit of splash and dash for these boys, adding 14 litres apiece there, both for Ashley and Pete Aspie. Both
so
those guys
14
good
litres.
Mates, so 14 litres.
You know, like we were talking a lot less fuel than that early in the season. Now they're not mucking around with the literage, and you know they don't want to run it down to the wire.
Yes, we saw a couple of 4 litre top-ups, didn't we?
Yeah,
early on in the season.
4 litres was the go-to number, but yeah, not at this end of the season.
Stoners is in, mate. Stoners is in the pit, so this will be
in.
Interesting to see where he comes out in relation to
so
Kenny.
So now this is what we need to watch. Now Kenny's only 2 positions behind him.
Yes, and 17 seconds down on track. So
quickly flick to Kenny. Oh, across the line.
Ooh.
Kenny's got him.
Kenny's come across the
line,
Kenny's
all over him.
Stoners are still in the pits.
What's going on with Stoner?
Stoners is just starting to come out now. Stoners.
I hope Kenny's put enough fuel in.
Stoners added 20 litres, mate. Aaron Enright added 10. So Stoners going for a lot of fuel.
Here we go.
And
Kenny in 6th position.
Kenny should be smiling. If he knows what's going on, Kenny should be smiling at that.
So that'll put him in front of Compton. That'll put him in front of Stoner.
In fact, Stoners is nearly 8 seconds behind Kenny now.
Yeah,
mate.
he's
That's a great gain there from Kenny.
It was. Kenny did a reasonable stop, but it looked like he backed up a little bit. Stoner sat in the pits for a considerable amount of time, so interesting to see it. And this is what we were talking about, Farmer. You know, like it's not until we see the end result here and see where these boys come out together. Kenny's made the gain, mate.
Yeah, well done to Kenny. Well done to Kenny to pit when he did, mate, to take that advantage. Has Stoners got anything in the tank? Maybe Stoners took on tyres, mate. Maybe he's gone for a fresh set of tyres that we're not unaware of.
Well, you know, that can make a difference too, because they can really push hard towards the end. And we saw that. Was it Stoner running the hard tyre the other night at Thuxton? And although we knew he still had to top up for fuel, he was very quick down the back end of the race because he had the tyre, didn't he?
He did have the tyre, yes, that's right.
And was it Stoner? It was Stoner that was.
It was Stoner ran the hard tyre last week.
Again,
that's right. Yeah, bit of left field there.
Okay, as we see, who's that coming in now?
Jake in the pits, mate, in the Mondi, and Jake was in on 5th place there, so he should, in theory, come out in front of Kenny if all goes to plan.
Kenny's all over it, mate.
Yeah, I'm not convinced, Dave.
Kenny's over the line, mate. He's gone.
Jake's put in 9 laps.
He's already gone.
Kenny has come through too.
He's gone, mate.
Kenny's done amazing, mate. I wonder if Kenny put enough fuel in.
Yeah, that's what I said to you before. Just like,
sorry, mate. I'm working over this abacus. It's really
Jesus. You flick those bloody beads in it quicker.
It's confusing. I know it's only an abacus, but I'm struggling with it, Dave.
Yeah, the bars are heating up. The beads are heating up.
The beads are heating up. Yes.
They're melting. So there you go. Melling in 4th. Is Melling stopped? Melling hasn't stopped.
No, Melling hasn't stopped. The
Oh,
top
here.
4 have not stopped yet, Davo.
Oh, look. Well, this is looking good for Kenny, really. 21 seconds down from
Melling. Yeah,
Melling.
and we just saw a 19-second gap to Jake that Kenny got in front of Jake in the pits through 19 seconds. So he may jump Melling as well, mate.
Yeah.
That would be an outstanding drive from Kenny if he can keep this up, mate. I'll just keep an eye on Melling just to see when he may be going to duck in there.
Yeah, so Melling, kudos to Melling, Stephen, for running the Laguna, the Renault all year. No support, zero support. Nobody else ran the car.
No one else to help him with setups.
I think we might have
nothing,
seen
David.
one
Yeah.
random one early in the season, but it disappeared pretty quick. So kudos to Melling to keep that car, you know, circulating and reasonably competitive throughout the year, the season. Has he? I think he looks like he's lining up. He's in. He's in.
Okay, he's in. He's in with a 20-second gap back to Kenny, so we may see Kenny come through again.
Oh, you watch this. Steve-O. Kenny has it nailed. I just saw Kenny's car go past. Not past, but he's coming in. He's going to do it.
Steve-O's coming out though, mate.
Oh, he's got him.
Great.
He's got him. He's got him. What's this?
Oh, I think it's going to...
Oh!
Not quite, Davo.
Yeah.
Steve-O. Steve-O only adding 8 litres there.
Yeah, here we go. So we got Kenny. We have a back marker, which will no doubt... Just watch this quickly.
Possibly Hawkins there.
We've got a Hawkins, I think, between Kenny and... I'm sure he's aware of the situation and just sort of trying to get himself into a position to let Kenny pass. Well, I'd hope so. Look, Farmer, you would hope that Melling doesn't let Simpson pass again, eh?
Yes, exactly.
I know the way you think, and I know you would like to see that again.
No, surely Steve-O's got 4th place down packed here. He
should have it. He should run it. He should run it to the end, shouldn't he?
There's some goodies for him on the line if he can bring this home in a strong position.
He's got the free tonguey.
John McDonald noticing just in and out of
maybe
pits,
it's
adding 9 litres.
So anyway, I don't know. I'm Australian. What would I know?
All I know is it sounds pretty juicy, Davo.
It does sound juicy. That's right. So Kenny, we're going to watch this run down. Look, I've just got to quickly run through the field, Farmer. We're going to start at the top of the grid with Gleno running across the line in the Italian taxi. I reckon these guys are fuel saving. Crompton, still well within sight, only about 20 car lengths back. McDonald coming through the back, he's well back for 3rd position. Melling in 4th, Kenny Simpson in 5th, Jake McKellar, the first of the Monday Woos, in 6th position. Stoners, 7th. What happened to Stoner? Farmer. He blew the pit stop.
He got unlucky off the start, didn't he, Davo? Must have fucked up his pit stop, mate. He's got to have.
He was in front of Kenny earlier. Enright in 8th. Ready got 9. Aspie 10. Hawkins 11. The rest didn't make it.
4 DNFs, Davo. Unfortunate for that. We saw Mudgee. Mudgee and the Volvo take each other out, didn't we?
That was hectic.
I think a bit unlucky there, and Troy again, the Honda with the VTEC, not having a great night as well. So Glenn is in the pits, mate. Our leader is in the pits as we watch Crompo take the lead of the race. I'll just keep an eye on Glenn. He should duck out in front of McDonald. Quick dash there, 8 litres added in the Italian taxi, mate. And he does come out
easily.
Plenty of space behind him still.
Easily rolls out in front of McDonald.
Okay, so all eyes will now be on Crompo when
and
he
McDonald
pits.
Stays out.
Does he get it right? McDonald's pitted, mate. We saw McDonald pit a couple of laps ago.
Oh, so yes.
Everyone has pretty much pitted except for Crompo, who is leading this race. If I am correct, my abacus is telling me that, Davo.
It is. The data is the correct farmer, and but not pitted yet. So look,
Crompo's going to need to come in soon, I would say.
We saw
Yes.
Crompo make some of the silliest mistakes last week.
We did.
Rookie errors with the fuel. I'm sure he's trying to.
He's probably checking them all right
and
now.
double checking everything.
Yeah.
He's gonna probably do 20 laps before he. Oh, as he gets a little bit
and a little error there. And I was just thinking, Davo, that when you're checking these pit things and whatnot before you come in, it upsets your lap. It can put you off your rhythm.
It absolutely does. It does a lot. And so, just going off that little bit of a faux pas there down the bottom of the hill, I'd say he's nearly ready.
I think he's dealing with his gauges at the moment.
This lap or the next lap. Let's see. I'm sure this car's going to get about 25 litres worth of fuel stuffed in it. And there will be no mistakes. As he ducks in, he ducks in straight away.
Now, he did say to us on the stream at race 1 there that he was going to go for 10 litres, Davo, to make it safe. And I'll just keep an eye on his car in the pits. And it's an okay stop, Davo.
So Gleno just
an okay stop. Gleno's just come past. Crompo has added 9 litres. So reasonably true to his word, mate.
Yeah, and that'll be plenty at, 6 minutes to go. It was expected that Gleno got past him. These guys actually aren't that far apart. When you look at it, it's only like 3.5 seconds or something, even after the pit stop there. So McDonald keeping up, the team effort there a little bit behind Melling and Kenny. This is where the action starts.
Yeah, Kenny just needs to bring it home now, doesn't he? He's got the position he needs.
He really does need Melling to really top it off, but he doesn't need Melling.
He doesn't. That's right. He does, but he doesn't. Yes, exactly.
So he's really got to keep his head here. I'm sure he'd love it, but he looks like
Melling well wide there and getting a PLP cut for that, Davo.
Oh, did he really? There you go. So it's only those extra few 100 mil that will make the difference. But very measured drive from Kenny, and I'm sure he'll just pull into line, unless he gets any pressure from Jake, which is the next car behind him.
Yeah.
I don't we'll see anything from Kenny.
Kenny with a 9.2. What sort of pace has Jake got? Jake with a 9.3. So very similar lap pace there from Jake behind him.
Yeah, as we'd expect.
Stoner's into the 10, so Stoner's is not coming forward at any great knots, mate. Yeah, Kenny, super persistivo, and he just doesn't need anything to go wrong. He doesn't need to touch up. He doesn't actually need to even go past Stevo.
Doesn't need to force the issue, and I don't think he will. He will sit in behind Stevo. If Stevo makes a mistake, I'm sure Kenny will, slip through the gap, but he's not going to make a scene.
Don't let me sense, Stevo. Don't let me sense, Stevo.
What happened then? Farmer?
Mate.
What do you think happened just then?
What do you, Davo? I tell you, my head is shaking. I'm throwing the abacus on the ground.
There's beads everywhere in the comms box. Stephen Melling.
Steve Melling, you are going to have some hard-stern words talking to you later. I'll tell you.
There's just no need for it at this stage.
I don't understand it, Davo. It's not even
I
in my
don't.
caliber. How can one do that on track? I mean, I know how they can, but it's certainly not in my book, mate.
On that, I got nothing.
Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate.
I'm just thinking. I'm thinking.
Starting to
Stephen's
froth at
just
the
thinking,
mouth a
going.
little bit over that.
Stephen's
Yes.
thinking, oh God, I've got sixth position in the championship. I will just savour that.
Yes, look, Steve-O knows that Kenny isn't on the points, and really, I mean, is he going to pull over and let Jake and Stoners pass as well? You know,
Yes, we get it, and a lesson to Mr. Melling. I'm sure you will be dragged through the comms box ringer later tonight, and get a good slapping.
yes, a good slapping
But as we
tonight.
just follow, I suppose, look, mate, we've got 2 minutes to go. Gleno out front now. Gleno, let's talk about Glenn. Gleno,
What can we say, mate?
Comms
Mate,
box.
from the comms.
What was his game when he went into a race again? You know, like it's just like I'm gonna win for the comms boys.
He was. He was set on winning. He turns up to win.
Modus operandi.
Yeah, he has nothing else on his mind other than he's come here with the attitude that he is going to win each and every race. And that's the attitude you need, mate, to bring. If you're going to do well, you've got to have that sort of attitude on the night.
You do, and you've got to put the practice into
to
achieve it.
And we've seen some super strong moves from Glenn. He's pushed for every inch when he hasn't had the lead. He's put the pressure on absolutely anyone that has been in front of him, and he has really fought hard. And once he's got out in front, mate, he hasn't put a foot wrong. And it has been an outstanding championship drive from Glenn, aka Gentleman.
The J-Man.
The J-Man.
Yes, and
well done.
And what a perfect segue. Look forward to the J-Man back in the comms box for the next series, the ACC GT3 series. He's gone into bat for the comms boys.
He has gone into bat for the comms boys.
For the BTCCs, and he's delivering, continuing to deliver. He will tonight. But you will see him in the comms box in a few weeks' time.
He's on the last lap too now, Davo, and I can't help but think that he has put the pressure on myself to perform in the next series, Davo. So,
well, fun. It's up to you, mate.
Let's see how we get on with that, mate. I do enjoy the racing, and I am not going to be Steve Melling. I can tell you that right now. So
just a quick word to Steve Melling. Nobody wants to be Steve Melling at the moment. Kenny off. Now Steve-O's just trying to get back past him. Maybe he can hear us. He's thinking, fuck it, I'm going to try and get this guy back.
Yes, putting a bit of pressure on the back of Kenny there.
Jake McKellar, look, thanks all the boys that back into Enright and Vedica, but look, especially
Glenn
Vedica.
just coming across the line, mate, there for the win, but the lights are flashing.
All these boys that have turned up week after week, Farmer.
Well done to those two. A great night. John McDonald coming round for another solid third place tonight and second in the championship as we
primo effort
from those guys. Kenny comes around in fourth. He will secure third in the championship. Steve Melling there right behind him. Great championship run from Steve-O. Jake and the Mondi for sixth place. We have Stoners coming round. Had some great drives from Stoners throughout this championship too. He's been up there in qualifying and had a race win last week. We've got Aaron Enright, another one who's been in the comms box as well. Another great effort from Aaron Enright for this championship. Thank you. Ashley Vedica, he'll be happy with that ninth place. racing his good mate Pete Aspie right behind him there for 8th and 9th respectively. Sorry, 9th and 10th. I stand corrected. And after that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 DNFs.
We do have 5 DNFs, like, holy crap, Farmer.
Yes, 5 DNFs, Davo. That's got to be a record.
Like, look, we can excuse Racing Mule because he was driving a Volvo, so it's just like a.
We can excuse Racing Mule, exactly. Yes.
So it's 4 DNFs really, and
4
a
DNFs, yes.
Volvo.
And a 4 DNFs and a Volvo, yes. Yes, you can definitely excuse the Volvo because we know why that's in the pits, Davo.
Oh, well, it's a
It's
Volvo.
certainly nothing to do with the driver error on that car.
And
been a hell of a single championship, actually.
Yeah, no, well done. And kudos to Racing Mule to keep up the bloody spirit, the Volvo spirit.
Yeah, so excellent race there. We've got, Glenn, Luke Crompton and John McDonald on the podium. I think, Davo, we might just get, what are we going to do? We've got 4 people to interview there. Crompo is the oddball one out of place.
Well, he's still, go.
Should we get him first? Let's get Crompo down to start with. Okay,
So
we're just going to drag Honest Guy, Crompo.
Honestly, Crompton.
In here.
Hey, what's up?
Nice second position there, mate. You got your pit stop correct this week. It was good to see, mate.
I tell you what, I added 1 extra litre right before I came in, and if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have made it.
Now,
we wondered why you were sliding through that corner. So that was the one extra.
Track, got a cut. We figured you were tweaking the little pit menu there on your in-lap. That was obviously the case.
That was the 1 litre.
Yes, that was the one
extra
litre.
We saw the 1 litre.
Nice,
we saw it go in.
That's gold. Yeah, good season. Season's over.
Yeah, nice
congrats
work,
to
man.
the top 3. Whoever got 3rd, I'm pretty sure Kenny would have.
Kenny's come in for the 3rd, mate.
Kenny's
we think Stoners has maybe got you for 4th, possibly as well.
Well done.
Just preliminary there. We can't confirm that, but
And
very close.
And
very
look,
close.
if you beat a team player and turned up for every round, you would have been fucking 3rd, you know.
Yes, you're right.
Butts and maybes, bro. Kenny, well deserved, mate. If you're watching this later on, and as well as those 2 bastards in that red car.
Oh, the diesels.
Oh, yeah, those 2 buggies. Yeah, yeah.
Nah, they did well. They
did.
You know, they put in 100% effort, and they deserve to be on the to get a trophy, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. Shot.
And Glenn, Glenn hit the ground running from the get-go, bro. He was.
Yeah. Well, you and him both. I know you guys were both, instrumental on getting this series running, and you guys knew what you were up against, and so it's a testament to both yourself and Gleno for getting it running, and it's been awesome, mate. It has been an awesome series.
Yeah, I think it's been a success, and I hope all the guys had fun. Even if we never do this again, I can tick that one off the box.
Yeah,
it's good fun, racing these things.
No, appreciate it. And and like I said, both you and Gleno for getting it off the ground, and it's been awesome to watch and awesome to com. So
well, thanks guys for the comms as well. It's been a hoot this season, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, mate. And actually, I'm excited to race, but then I'm, also on the other hand,
you feel like you're missing out.
I do feel like I'm missing out on sitting here talking shit with Davo too. So
he scratches and twitches all night.
Has been it's been very enjoyable.
I'm pretty sure Glenn's 100% keen to kick you out, bro.
Yes.
So, get your butt in the seat, and we'll see you on track, bro.
Yeah, nice. All right, mate. Thanks very much for the season.
Yeah, well done,
congratulations, bud.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
good
nice
stuff.
All right, mate.
User was moved out
of okay, if you haven't noticed, people, we're probably actually stalling a little bit because we're waiting for points results to come.
We are waiting for points, but we have confirmed that Kenny is going to take 3rd in the champ.
Kenny's definitely got 3rd. So there you go.
To your channel.
Congratulations, Kenny. We have it on good authority that you have come third in the championship, mate, and a solid drive, mate. Well done, buddy.
Oh, that was epic. That was that,
mate. The opening lap, you saw you go right back to the bottom, and we were
what the hell happened there?
I got a rub and I got put into the fence.
Did you? I thought you got a tank slapper and did it on your own.
No, mate. Fella, I don't know who it was, come off the grass, and he was coming back on. He obviously didn't see me.
Mate, we kissed you goodbye right there. We just thought, no, it's all over. You know,
that's what I said.
But
I'm going to have to go like hell now, and
mate,
I got the stoner, and I'm thinking,
there you go. Yep.
So I pitted. I went in. I'm thinking, yep, and it worked. So we got Jake too, and right. So that sort of put me in the clear. I thought.
Yeah, you jumped a couple in the pits there, mate. It was a good decision to go early.
Really good pit stop. Yeah. And good to see you had the fuel in. We actually questioned whether you'd actually put enough fuel in because you were just smashing everybody in the pits.
Just run out going over the. Had to slow down.
We thought it was going to be close.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I passed Steve.
Yep.
I should have just stayed behind him.
A pass is a loose word there, mate. We're going to have words with Steve about that later.
I think he's going to kick up the arse from Farmer. I'm not happy with that.
Excellent race, mate. Well done on the championship.
But the championship, Farmer, like just Kenny missing round one, just like totally fucking not turning up for qualifying in the first race, and totally just not even making it. You know, like really
that put me down. I think I was
put you down
for second or third.
Straight up, bam! You were way back, Kenny, right in round one. So, mate, what an awesome effort, brother. We have been following you all season, Farmer. Hey, so
we have, and we kept a close eye on tonight too, mate, to work out where you were coming, and outstanding amount of effort, time, and practice that you've put in as well, Kenny. Top effort, mate. Full commitment from you to the ASRNZ club, and we do appreciate
you could have
everything you've done for this year.
If there wasn't water between us, you would have been able to drive to New Zealand and back with the amount of practice. Anyway.
Well, I thought I was gone in the first race. I stuffed the qualifying up, started from last, and I got behind our new driver, and I'm stuck behind him, got around him, then he's taken me.
It was all happening, mate.
It was, mate. I know.
Doesn't want to go my way, I thought. So
no, well done, Kenny. We're gonna have to let you go, brother.
Yep.
Mate, top effort.
And thank you for the year. You've done a good job too.
Yeah,
so
cool,
it's good talking to you now and then.
Shot, Kenny. Thanks, mate.
Awesome, mate.
All right, buddy.
User was moved out of your channel.
Look, we know we've done a good job, Dave.
and we'll tell you all about it.
I'll tell you, all right. Okay, let's get down the third place getter and second in the championship.
Was moved to your
it's all confusing.
Welcome.
It's all over
the place. It is confusing. A little bit mixed up tonight, but congratulations to John Boy on a third place tonight and second overall in the
championship.
Mate.
Yep.
Yeah, another outstanding drive from you, mate. Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, sweet. Sorry, I might have missed the first part of that.
No. We were just bagging the shit in the first part, but
as usual. But
no. You
don't need to hear it anyway,
mate. Another solid drive, good podium tonight, and you've had a solid second place for the champ, mate. So
well done, brother.
Well done, great effort, good to see.
Yeah, it's the good old consistency again, I suppose. Just trucking on, turning up to every round, doing your best, trying to stay out of trouble. Probably got involved in a few more things this season. A few off tracks. It probably hurt a few of the points here, but mate, Glenn's just untouchable on these. He was so fast, and he's driven really well. So, and actually, so is Luke. So, shame Luke missed that round there.
Yeah, he
yeah.
would have been up there as well,
Yeah,
mate.
no, we just give him a kick up the arse about that because he would
Yeah,
have
he
been
does,
right up
yeah.
there, mate. And
a bit of discipline from you too, Jono. There, mate, not drinking on a Thursday night. Is that one of your off nights there?
why would you do that?
Well,
You've
we're
been
having
putting
a
in the
beer now.
effort there.
Oh,
Is that
see, now
cracked open a beer now?
See,
Okay.
now that is an effort.
It is, isn't it? Yes.
Oh, look, mate, I just need to keep getting out of the
That's
chair to go
dedication.
for a pee. So it's easier just to
Oh yeah, I get it.
hydrate before
You
the
need to
racing
get,
and
you
then
need to get
enjoy
that checked.
the celebrations after. Yeah.
Yeah, shot, buddy.
No, well done.
Congratulations, mate. Well done.
And kudos, man, too, because Gleno, I talked to him earlier in the week, and he gave you a lot of credit for, like where he was in the championship, and just your, like regime of testing, and getting the car right and doing the fuel and the tyre testing. So, I know you guys were sister cars, and you've obviously,
Yeah, well, that's the beauty of working together, I guess.
Yeah.
Mate, he did probably more of the engineering than me. I took the setup to
Yeah.
drive them.
Yeah, but there's a lot of testing
and-
time involved, isn't there? Even if you
Yeah.
are setting up, you need to just get time on track. So.
What I'm hearing,
Yeah.
John, is actually a perfect combination there of a car engineer setup guy and Glenn, and a perfect sort of strategist guy of yourself there.
Yeah.
We're obviously working
hence
together as a team.
breakfast club. Is that what we're hearing there? The breakfast club?
Just a little heads up there that I will be teaming up with this guy in the GD3s.
Yeah.
I love his strategies. He's always thinking outside the square, and always manages to come there or thereabouts and pull something out of the bag. So I'm really looking forward to that, John.
And clearly runs a tight ship too, as well, John boy. So
I think the best part of it is we're all turning up and racing with your mates, and that's the coolest part about it. It is. Comes a bonus,
Having fun.
Get on that podium, that's cool. But racing with your mates, you can't beat that. And the little banter that goes on as well, that's cool. All that stuff.
Yeah, shot, mate.
But thanks to you guys too.
Yeah,
putting that stream together, man.
Yeah, that's cool. We know we're awesome.
Yeah.
So is it time to tell you to up your game now?
Oh,
you're
absolutely,
going for a drive?
mate. I've been told enough.
There's no cars on track tonight. I thought we did pretty.
I noticed that. But there was one at practice.
Yeah, I did put the Honda on the grid in practice just to let you boys familiarise yourself just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case. We did up our game tonight. We got our cars clear of the grid. Thank you, John, for a very entertaining season, mate, and another disappointing qualifying session from you, but well done.
Yeah. Thanks.
No worries,
mate.
Not
my strong point.
Have a good night, mate. Thank you very much.
We like coming back to
he's done.
Shot, mate.
Go on.
Yeah, you're out. No, get out the door. Get out the door. We've had enough of you.
Take beer.
Take beer.
Piss off.
Moved out of your channel.
I tell you. Well done there to John Boy. Looking forward to driving with that guy next season, mate.
You guys will be formidable team and team up, and I'll be watching.
Yes.
Gleno will be as well.
Oh well. And speaking of Gleno, mate.
Speaking of Gleno, we
better drag him down there. I'm sure he's been waiting to come in.
He's set his face up against the window.
Another solid night, mate. Another great run. Made a little comment on you earlier on that you have pushed hard throughout the season. You've given nothing on track. You've really put pressure on anybody that has been in front of you, and
definitely
it's been a full hundy from you throughout this championship, mate. And congratulations, where's Duke? Because it's been really great to watch, mate. So well done, buddy.
Yes, mate. If only you could see me look in the window.
We did just, but the viewers can't see it. I'll get that. I'll have that shot next time.
Yeah, no, it was great.
Good effort, mate.
It's good fun. Enjoyed it. Gelled to them. Had some good battles. Crompo. Then he put up a pretty good fight at the start, but In the famous words of the comms crew, he needed to up his game at some point.
Yeah.
But
Mate,
nah,
look,
it was excuse my French. It was so much fun. They drove awesome. The punters that turned up, and I got to say a shout out to the guys that did turn up that probably weren't going to tonight. So shout out to Ash and the guys that
couple
made an
extra
effort.
boys. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we saw Pete come in as well there for a good sort of showing there at the end, and Ash and Pete ended up having a good battle between them on track, so they probably would have enjoyed that. Yeah, that was great to see.
Awesome car. Had my best. The car was the best it's been all season tonight. It was just wild.
Yeah, we've noticed the cars, the setups evolve. You know, like in the Peugeot and in the Alphas, and even in the Mondeos. You know, like as you would normally see through a season, or a series, like online stuff like we're watching. So awesome stuff, and just made a credit to you. And we talked to Compo. No, but even just Compo for getting the stuff off the ground and getting the boys away from the ACC stuff and into AC and just trying something a little bit different. Awesome stuff. It's been really good. Like, it's great to watch. And
been great racing, hasn't it?
Yeah, and
shout out to you guys too for covering it all, man, so well. I mean, you know, I'm gonna jump out of the comms box here and steal a couple of your beers shortly and go and fucking watch it all back, because it's a massive highlight of the week, as you guys know. You know, all these guys, their nights started finishing at 11 to quarter past. Now their nights finish at 1:30 because they got to watch this stuff. You just and you can't sleep. You got to go and watch it. So shout out to you boys. But yeah, props to Crompo. This is his brainchild. He came to the table with this and sort of said, hey, how about this? I agree, perhaps it's been great to jump away from ACC. I think this earned some credit as far
definitely.
as going forward into ACC. I think this revitalises the community.
Yeah, no, definitely. You know how I feel, and I know you're on the same page, mate. It's awesome to see. We know, talking about ACC, you're coming back to the comms box. You're going to be back in
too, right?
In the booth for the next
some
series.
Massive boots for me to feel on track there too, buddy.
Well, you know what the job is you got to do there, farmer.
Now, in saying all that, you guys basically are just swapping out with John McDonald as a teammate. Now, Jono brings a lot to the team too, doesn't he, mate? He's
well. Someone mentioned during the week it's very much like 888 as far as the team structure. He brings such a, and Farmer, you'll vouch for this. You've driven with the guy enough, and you know over the last couple of seasons, you and I have bounced between you with the GD4s, me with the GD3s, and now the BTCCs. He brings such a different level of professionalism to your sim racing on a weekly basis. You know, you go out, you set the car up early, and then you start working on the driving stuff. But you know, he gets the setup stuff done early, and then works to a program, and then even the guidance on the night, whether it be calculating fuel numbers on the fly or calming you down because somebody's tagged you, or he's just he's a consummate professional, and he's an awesome teammate. So Farmer's obviously, you know, Farmer knows what he's walking into.
He's walking straight back into that, and it's a testament to, you know, like the professionalism that's you know, like some of these you guys and the pairings that are at ASRNZ, even if it's just AC and a BTCC championship and not an ACC, GT3 full-on main game series, you know, like it's hard to win here, you know, and you've really got to team up and you've really got to commit to make the gains, don't you, mate? So, and I hope some of the boys see that and you know, really lift their game in this next series, mate.
Oh, mate. Well, there's some strong pairings. I mean, we obviously talked about Farmer and JB, but you know, the ever consistent Steve Melling. He's there every week. He's very consistent, very.
I see Ashley Vediger and also Aztec.
Yep, Stevo and owner, was it?
Yeah, and I just saw another pairing too of Slick and Crompo. So there's another strong team coming in too as well, mate. So
there you go.
yeah, looking forward to some big names and some big pairings there in the
So-
next season, mate.
So obviously, not to take anything away from this BTCC championship, mate. Well done again.
Cheers, boys.
Awesome. Really glad to have you back in the comms box for the ACC.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Really going to miss you, Farmer, mate. What a great series, and all the boys on track. It's been such a cracking last 8 weeks.
Yeah,
It has. Yeah, thanks, Glenn, mate. Well done, and you'll be right here in a few more weeks. So congratulations, buddy.
Sweet. I'm just going to raid the fridge before I go.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know,
absolutely.
Love your work, boys.
Take whatever's left, mate.
I'm surprised there's anything left now.
Yeah, so am I, right? Yeah.
All right, mate. Thanks
Okay.
very much.
Cheers, guys.
See you,
Cheers.
bud.
User was moved out of your
Good
channel.
stuff, Davo. Now, because this is my last night in the comms box,
It is.
I'm gonna have to drag Steve-O down. I'm sorry.
User was moved
But
to your channel.
Steve-O,
God.
have you got a
Is
copy there,
Steve-O
Steve-O?
even here? He's probably gone away by now.
Steve-O's gone.
Steve-O is. Look, Steve-O, I'm sorry, mate, but this is my last night in the comms, and
Give it to me.
Another couple of soft passes from you, Steve-O.
What,
What are you
not
thinking?
just one.
What are you thinking?
Not just
I can't-
one.
Not just one.
Yeah,
We
the
saw it
first
in
one,
both races.
It was a double shift. The
Yeah.
pedal double shifted.
Oh,
and
Yeah.
the double
Kenny-
shift he
Okay.
calls
Kenny
it.
actually hit the back of me.
Oh.
Right. Okay.
So
So
I wouldn't blame him for that, but that was my fault.
Okay.
So so when somebody hits you, you go
you
faster?
just move over, do you, or what? I mean, I don't know how that. I can't comprehend or understand that, Steve-O. Explain it to us, mate. You just let them pass.
Apparently, I'm in trouble with my wife and my son. I didn't realize they never watch the stream. So, what's happened there?
Look, there was something on offer for you if you got the win. Yeah, it was beyond us. We're not allowed to talk. It's R18 rated there, but
We should have passed the message on to everyone else. That's unfair.
Yeah, it was. A good effort from you, Devo. I can't help but dislike the way you let people pass, mate. I'm sorry, I had to call you out on that before I go.
Sorry.
The word soft came to mind a couple of times on the night. You are a great fella, though. You're great to have around at ASRNZ. Don't let me see you do it again, mate.
Okay, when you're on track next season, Farmer, I'll
the only
through, mate.
Yeah, that's right. The only time he's going to see it again is when you're doing it in front of him.
No, we're only joking, Steve.
Take care. I'm glad Mrs. Melling was watching and your son tonight. But yeah, don't listen to us. We're just a couple of monkeys. So
I did try to get Kenny back at the end.
You did. No,
yes.
We could tell the pressure was on. The pressure was on. So yeah, and been great to watch all season, Matt. We did mention tonight you're the only person that actually stuck with the bloody Renault. Nobody want to even have a crack at it. So
I enjoyed it. It's got a pedigree behind it, isn't it?
Oh, definitely a massive pedigree actually. So
yeah, no, good stuff, Steve-O.
Huge effort from you guys for the whole season, guys. Really appreciate what you guys have done.
Yeah. It's easy stuff.
And lots of laughs. I'd like to sit back at some stage and just rewatch it with you guys. Just to laugh along the way at some of the stuff that gets said.
Well, you're welcome to join in, mate, if you want. Yeah, no, shot, Steve-O. Look, I don't mean to call you out on that.
He does, but
I do, but I don't, because I mean I like the guy, but I don't like what he does when he lets people pass on track, and I just had to call you out before I can't call you out on it anymore. So, but thanks, Steve-O, for tuning up every week, for joining in and putting on a great performance for us. It's certainly been good to comms here, and it's been a great watch, mate. So. Buddy.
I think if a podium was up for grabs, there was no way, because I did actually want to get through to you guys in this last round, and it was a bit of a big ask. You see how fast the guys were. Pretty much needed one of those three guys to do something really wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I think you've got it in you. I actually do think you've got it in there because you're there or thereabouts.
There's only a few ways to get in the comms box, isn't it? You got to be on the top 3 or really fuck up.
Yeah, that's true.
Really, yeah. Oh no, shots,
so
Steve.
lift my game or completely drop the ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
You get a talking to from Farmer.
Yeah. Nice one,
I'm looking forward to next season with you, Farmer. And thanks,
all right, mate. Thanks, buddy.
Awesome, mate.
All right. Moved out of your channel.
There you go.
We'll let him go there. I feel a little bit bad there for calling out Steve on that, but it is what it is, David. You love me or hate me.
Well, you and me both.
Yes, you and me both.
Yeah.
That's a wrap, guys. It has been a pleasure, Davo. I have really enjoyed these Thursday nights, and I have been looking forward to doing this stuff with you over the last 8 weeks.
Absolutely.
User joined your channel.
Thanks very much for our sponsor, Mikindo. Thanks very much to Zero Vision and Aztec for his help.
Absolutely.
It is really appreciated. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, viewers. Thanks for all your Twitch messages. Thanks for just viewing. Thanks for the boys that weren't racing and watching it and on the night and just. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Kick that beer out of here. What is he thinking?
Who is that? Big Girls.
I tell you.
God.
All right. It's a menace. All right. Thank you for watching, guys.
Okay.
Been a pleasure.
See ya.